Hello, hello. It is Posh Tarot. Welcome to your reading. I was feeling a little like comfy, cozy vibes. I didn't want to leave the house. It's Monday, aka Moon Day, so I stayed in my pajamas, but I was like, let's have a little like cozy sleepover vibe feeling. I did put on makeup because if I'm gonna be on camera, I'm gonna beat my face. Duh. But other than that, we're comfy, we're chilling. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's see what you need to know. I did go through the liberty of pulling some oracle cards already, so I'm gonna show you what those are. We have the spider and the passion flower, which represents creative ingenuity, love. We have the dragonfly and the pansy. I always forget that a pansy is a flower and not like an insult from the 20s. But this represents balance. And then we have the elk and ash for strength, the hare and the oak for new opportunities. And then we have the sheep and blackberry for devotion. So, okay. What does this all mean? I feel like you've had some creative peaks and there's something that you're very passionate about with these two cards, creative ingenuity and devotion. And, most of us have our solid 9 to 5s, but I do think that you've been making time for your regular job and some like side things you want to do. And with strength, you have not only created the time, but like the discipline to get those done. And then we have new opportunities with the hair. So I do think that whatever work you're putting in is starting to pay off, or if you haven't got that opportunity yet, it is about to pay off for you soon. I kind of want to pull a couple more oracle cards from the same deck. Just see. We have dreams. Oh my gosh. The cayman. Yeah, the cayman and the poppy. You can't make this shit up, dude. And then we have the eel and iris safety. Babe, it's safe to go for your dreams. 222 on the timer when I'm seeing that. And then intelligence, the crow and dogwood. So, I feel like we've been conditioned to live in a society where if something isn't practical, then you shouldn't just go for it. No, fucking go for it. It's safe for you to do that. It's going to work out for you. And also, you have the intelligence to make it happen, okay? Like, this isn't just something that you're just kind of gonna go into blind. I think that there's a lot of planning involved, a lot of, meticulous steps. You're plotting from point A to point B. And, if you're not doing those things, just start doing those things. But yeah, there's some type of plan behind, the whimsy of that dream. So it is going to work out. Let's get some tarot in too. See what's else is coming in. What's going on with this? Also, to comment what it is down below that you are working towards if this is resonating for you. I would hope that at this point it is. We're like 3 minutes in. Let's see. But I'm super curious as to what that is. Okay. 9 of Wands, and we have the Hanged Warden. So funny because this was in the last reading I just did. But 9 of Wands requires sacrifice and just thugging it out, toughing it out until you get to what you want. And the Hanged Warden. So I feel like there might be some time of like perspective change coming in when it comes to what it is that you're trying to manifest or this dream that you have. Maybe you're changing your idea around like the timing of it, and it's okay if it's not like an overnight success because you know that your efforts are going to pay off in the long run. We also have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, very creative card. It's like an emotionally intelligent card as well. So Queen of Cups, this is, I'm feeling like your energy, you're very like intuitive. So I'm going to show you the cards so you can see what I'm looking at. 444 on the timer. But I think that your intuition is going to take you very far. And that's another reason why this plan is going to work out for you. Because like, even if you don't necessarily have like a business savvy mindset, you don't need that when you have gut feelings. Like anybody can invest in anything. That doesn't mean it's going to be good or bad. But if you know whether something is worth pursuing or not, as long as you follow that gut instinct, um, you know, obviously your intuition isn't going to lead you into a place of despair. So there's that. There's a seashell around the throne of this card, so I would even go to the beach if possible, or like have things that remind you of the beach or have that kind of energy. Maybe seashells resonate for you. You also have Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles. These cards keep repeating themselves. This was literally in a love reading that I just did. What is happening? But with the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. So it's okay if something isn't just appearing overnight, all right? You want this to really bring into fruition. It's okay if this doesn't manifest overnight, because you know that over time it will be a big success. Judgment here, really just make sure that, again, you're listening to your intuition and you're heeding any warning signs. And this is also a card of just like reaping what you sow. You're putting in the work, so there's no choice but for the rewards to show themselves. And then you have the Fool in reverse, bottom of the deck. So like if there is any hesitation towards pursuing this, I say don't hesitate. You got to go in blind and just shoot for the stars, okay? That's your reading. Good luck. I feel like great things are going to come your way. And again, if this resonated with you, feel free to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you here next time. Bye.